Alright, I've installed the battery. It appears to be in neutral. Got the throttle up a bit. Let's see if it starts. Warm day today. See if it starts with no ether. Seems pretty good. Gonna run it a bit, let that oil get circulating. Right now the bearings and everything else in that motor are saying, oh, hey, what's this slippery stuff? Oh, wait a minute, I think I remember this. Yeah, I have a vague recollection of this stuff coming through us before. I think that oil pressure gauge works. Well, it's been running long enough. Oh yeah, oil pressure gauge is working. Just dropped off to 0 when I shut it down. Yeah, I thought it was. Anyways, let's recheck that oil level. Alright, I just checked it and it was at the low quarter of the working range. And because I wouldn't be surprised at all if this thing still has oil leaks, that I'm going to lose some periodically, I'm going to make sure I bring the oil level up a little bit further. Alright, got the 5 gallons of fuel in. Well, most of the 5 gallons. Again, forgot the fuel funnel, but got most of it in, so I know I don't have to worry about running out now. So let's fire it up and take it for a ride. I think I'm going to move the truck out over here on the road, put the flashers on for a little bit of added safety. So they come around this corner way too fast. Lucky for me, the horse is down in the back field. So they ain't here harassing me trying to get out. So I was able to get through the gate without any assistance. So let's head down into the woods. Alright, just as we left her. I think I'm going to try and loop the chain right around this whole assembly right here, right through there, and lift it from that point. I got this nice ring welded onto this plate here. I got my chain. Hopefully that chain's going to be heavy enough. I think I might hook that there. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens if I pull it from here. That's not good. Gonna break my handles again. There we go. Yeah, that should be better. Let's stand off to the side. Damn thing's lifting the rear end of the tractor right off the ground. This ain't gonna work, it's too heavy. I'm just shy of 200 pounds. Let's see if me on here has enough ballast to do anything. No, that wheel's off the ground right now. Let's see if I get the loader directly over it. So I'm pulling straight up. Let's see if that helps any. Stupid chain again. Alright. Oh, that's better. Rear wheels are staying on the ground. Now, I wonder if the rear end's heavy enough that I can still get some traction. Try and drag it out a little. The answer to that question is no. That wheel just spins. Let's see. Take some, a little bit off of it. No, that ain't doing it either. Alright, let's try that. Nope. That ain't gonna work. Damn thing's just a little too heavy. Well, I just tried lifting it a little higher, and the back end suddenly got real light. It gave me quite a scare there. So I ain't gonna mess with that. Let's see. I'm wondering whether or not I'm gonna try and hook the chain. I'm gonna back up to it, try to hook the chain up, and see if I can drag it out. I have my doubts this is gonna work, but what the hell. That actually lifts it a little before it starts to spin out the wheel there. You can see it lifted that up out of that divot there. If I let the tractor roll back now, it's gonna just lay it right back down again. But I'm wondering if I can get something under there. If I can get something under there and hook the hydraulics back up and get this swing cylinder to pull this over, I might actually be able to right this thing again. Should be nice. Huh. I think I've got to shut it down and disconnect these linkages here because they're rubbing right up against the side, this underside of this plate. I tried bending this shaft down. It appears like all it did was rotate, so now the arch is going this way instead of like that. It's now like this. So the key to straightening that shaft is going to be removing it, straightening it in a press maybe. Well, this is a pain in the butt. You can see the pins interfere with each other when you try to slide them out. So what I got to do is I got to hold one lever all the way this way and this lever all the way this way and see if I can't get it to come out that way. Ugh. Well, I'm getting there. Couple of these definitely popped into the neutral position when I disconnected the pins, so these were definitely being activated by the fact that this linkage is all bent up. So I'm on the right track, I think. This swing cylinder one, I think this is the swing cylinder. Anyways, this one here is the only one that seems to be completely okay as far as not really being impinged upon right now. So since that's the one that I'm hoping this is the swing cylinder and it's the one I really want to get straightened out. I'm going to leave that hooked up for now. And then I got one more here that's really bent that I've got to get straightened out. And see if I can get that pin out. This one's really bent at an angle, so I can't get the pin out. It's kind of at a bad angle here where I can't really get my little punch in there. And then I just noticed that it looks like there's a screw missing here, and it looks like if I take this cap screw out, and that one's missing, this whole cover right here comes off and exposes these linkages. So maybe I can bend that one back enough to get the pressure off that pin so the pin slides out. Alright, I took this cover off and found this one was bent really bad. I banged it with the ball peen hammer to straighten it out enough so I could relieve the tension on the pin, slid the pin out. They're all disengaged except for this one, which is okay. So now let's see if I can hook the tractor back up. I'm running out of video. Getting somewhere. Looking better. Getting closer. Real close now. 40 seconds of video left, so I gotta talk fast. I'm gonna have to unhook, reposition the tractor. I've got the height right where I want it, but I need the tractor over that way, about 3 more inches. I've gotta unhook, move the tractor, move it back, rehook up. It's gonna take too much time. I'm losing daylight, and I'm late for an appointment, so I've gotta go. So that's it, but it looks like, I think, if I can get back out here tomorrow, it doesn't rain. I think I'm gonna have this thing out of here. Let's see. I'm gonna leave it hooked up.